The following is a presentation of PH Athletics. We welcome you to Montvale, New Jersey, and to Pascack Hills High School, where it is the big one tonight in the big sport. As PH Athletics brings you Pascack Hills Varsity Wrestling tonight, 12-6. Pascack Valley traveling to Pascack Hills for a dual meet in the Big North Conference. And ladies and gentlemen, it's that kind of night. Hi everybody, I'm Matthew Merlino. Thanks for joining us here live on YouTube as we bring you this duel between two storied rivals with much success in this sport that we hope will bring another classic to you tonight. It's going to be tough. Valley placed about 9 of their 14 top wrestlers at the Bergen County tournament this past weekend. Hills placed only 3. That tells you what kind of match this could be, but upsets are always possible. I hope we bring one to you tonight. I'll try and keep my bias at bay because I know we've got a lot of Hills fans and a lot of Valley fans watching. We wish you all well this Friday night. Nerves are high, the tension and the atmosphere is higher. We'll be back when the lights go down and the spotlight comes on and Hills walks out. Hi everybody again. It has been, as you can hear, the Hills players are coming out. It has been since 2015 the last Pascack Hills victory in this matchup. 8 straight Valley wins, could go to 9 tonight, and 10 straight years of Panther/Indian dominance in this rivalry. Valley is done warming up. The spotlight is on, and now the lights go off. Listen to the crowd.
Who are you with?
Pascack Hills.
What is it?
Hills.
Are you broadcasting? YouTube. On their channel? Is that it?
very large crowd, but at 120 pounds for Hills, it will be Trevor Sanders! At 126 pounds for Pascack Hills, Iron Rogacic! And for Pascack Hills, Jordan Roya. At 132 pounds for the Panthers, Don Sam. For Pascack Hills, Edward Nicholas At 138 for Pascack Valley, Braden Morgan. At 144 pounds for Pascack Valley, Lucas Van Buren. For the Broncos, Nathan Rosenberg. At 150 pounds for Pascack Valley, Luke Setkowski. For Pascack Hills, only either Dylan Cahill At 157 for Pascack Valley, George Hamilton. At 165 pounds for Pascack Valley, Jack Warren. For the Broncos, either Sean Herman. At 175 pounds for Valley, Alex Mainbridge. For the Broncos, once again, either Herman or Salem. At 190 pounds for Valley, Delvin Oxen. For Pascack Hills, it will be either John Park or John Rothschild. At 250 for Valley, it will be Kevin Hell. For the Broncos, either Park or Rothschild. And at 45 for Pascack Valley, Jason Cruz. For Pascack Hills, Isaac Pascack. For Mr. Stephen Snyder and Mr. Barry Potter. The Broncos head coach is Mr. David Bucko, and he is assisted by Mr. Kevin Brad, Mr. David Upper, Mr. Wayne Unger, Mr. Keith Stagg, Mr. Bruce Wanda, and Mr. Alex Gomez. The officials for tonight's matchup is Mr. Tom Varsity and Mr. Tony Salakina. Wrestling will begin tonight at the 250-pound weight class. Now we ask that you all please rise and remove your hats as we listen to our home Pascack Hills Chamber Choir sing the national anthem. And we're back. I'd like to apologize to both Aiden Radoncic and Trevor Sanders on that screw up. We won't screw up for the rest of this broadcast. It's going to be an interesting one. Hills on a 2-match winning streak, 2 big wins, 75-6 against Ramsey and 65-12 against Mawa. That will set up a de facto divisional title game against Riverdale next Wednesday at the home of the Hawks in Oradell. Valley on a 4-match losing streak, although they've gone up against some tough competition. Big loss against Mount Olive, small loss to Kingsway in a try. Then they lost to Old Tapan on the 15th. That lost them the league title. And they had a 55-24 loss on Wednesday against Don Bosco Prep. Our officials tonight, Tom Dombrowski and Tony Tabacchino. Hills coached by Dave Bucco. Valley jointly coached by Steve Schneider and Gary Byer. It'll be Rothschild in the decision at 2:15. John Park will move to 190 in our final match of the night. And we are ready to go in Montvale. We thank you for joining us. We're underway. First 15 seconds, nothing much except a little sparring with the hands here for Held and Rothschild. Rothschild's dealing with a shoulder injury, according to some sources I have within the Hills team. We wish him well, but it seems he's good enough to wrestle. A great fighter and a great wrestler as well. He'll look to start things off right for Hills tonight. They'll need all the momentum they can get. As we mentioned at the top of this broadcast, Valley had 9 of their 14 wrestlers, or 14 main wrestlers, place in the top 8 at the Bergen County Championships. Hills had just 3. Rothschild was not one of them. It was Hassan Shawkat, who will be wrestling at 113 tonight. Matt Velez, who we will expect to go at 132. And Sean Herman, who is listed at either 165 or 175. First minute of this first bout at 2:15. No points have been awarded. Rothschild had an upper hand for a moment, but held him off. Held looked for the takedown. Rothschild could have spun over there and gotten the 3 points. That's a new rule in New Jersey high school wrestling. Now Held. No points have been awarded just yet as Rothschild was able to spin out of it. Held's trying to dig, and he does get the 3 for a takedown late in this first round. If you remember back to last year, my freshman year 2 years ago, it was only 2 points for a takedown. They changed that. It is now 3 this season, and if you've been watching, you know that. If Rothschild's able to break out, he'll get 1 point on the match scoreboard, but he won't have time to do that in the first round. And if he got a Hail Mary and reversed, got out and then got right back on top of Held, it would have been 2 points on the scoreboard for Rothschild. End of the first period, and Kevin Held has a 3-point lead. Rothschild will go defensive, looking for some points. Rothschild unable to break out early. Held keeping him. He'll look for a pin. That would be the best way for Valley to start this match. That's exactly what they want. Rothschild trying his best to stay down. I will say the green outnumbers the orange by about 1.5 to 1. Not as crazy as it was freshman year where they were emptied next to the benches. Rothschild's up, Held brings him back down. It's as much about the crowds as it is about what happens on the mat in a rivalry like this. It's like the game. You can go through your entire season, win a championship as Ohio State did this year, but it'll feel just a little hollow without a win over your most hated rival. And Hills looking for their first win over Valley in 10 years. Rothschild doing all he can to break out. 50 seconds left in the second period, but Held is staying in control, looking to get him over. now we're going to have a stalemate. So a reset right at the middle of the mat with 38.5 left in period 2. Rothschild will be defensive. Held will have the offensive position. Rothschild needs to spring right up. Unable to. Held keeps him down. Now spun over. It's near pin for Held. Rothschild trying to fight out of it. This will be 4 points for Kevin Held. And Rothschild is able to spin out of it. He's still got his back twisted. Held trying all he can. He needs both shoulders on the ground. We await the 4. There it is for Kevin Held. So it is a 7-0 Held lead, which would be the maximum allowable margin of victory for a regular decision. That would give Held and Valley 3 points on the match scoreboard as we end the second period. If Held's lead goes over 7 points and within 14 points, then it'll be a major decision, and that would be 4 for Valley on the match score. That will be displayed in the top right after this first bout as Held chooses offense. And if he were able to get a 15-point lead at any time, it would be match over and a technical fall for 5 on that scoreboard. A pin would give Valley 6. Rothschild has 2 minutes to fight out of this. He's got a spin, nearly had Held. He's going to try his best to get him over, but Held's fighting out of it, and Rothschild's going to get 2 for the reversal. Held on his side here. Rothschild may look for near pin. Minute 30 to go in this bout. An exciting one to start us off at 2:15. We'll go to 285 next. It'll be Jason Fuchs against Isaac Hissau for Hills, and then we'll go back to the lightweights at 106. Rothschild's on his side, trying to get Held over. 1:10 left in this third period. It looks like it'll be a Held victory unless Rothschild can use all of his strength and get Kevin Held of Pascack Valley over on his back. 55 seconds to go. I think you can tell it's pretty noisy in here. Rothschild again has Held on his side. It looked like he was looking for a clasping penalty, but no such thing called by either referee. Under 40 left. Rothschild trying his best. He's got control of that left armpit, but it's going to be Held reversing and getting 2. Now complete offense for Kevin Held, up 7 already. Wants that pin. 25 seconds to do it, down to 20. Held needs to get him over. He's got 13 to do so. Down to 10 now. Rothschild just needs to fight out of it, and he'll have perhaps the best possible loss for Pascack Hills to start off. And we'll come down to the buzzer, and it will be a 9-2 major decision for Kevin Held of Pascack Valley to start things off. A 9-2 regular decision in our first match, a 215-pound bout. And here we go at 285, the heavyweights, where it will be Isaac Hissau for the Broncos. And for Valley, it will be Jason Fuchs. We are underway with our heaviest weight class, 285 pounds. Hissau, although a junior, he is a bit of a rookie. And now they're very close to out of bounds near the scorer's table. That would have been catastrophic, but the referees were able to stop him. Went out of bounds and no points were awarded, so we start neutral once again, 20 seconds in. Now Fuchs has Hissau in a single leg. Hissau trying to defend, and it will be 3 for Jason Fuchs. As they went out, Hissau will start restart this one in the defensive position. Fuchs on top in offense. 30 seconds in already. Fuchs with a 3-point takedown. That's the only scoring of our second of 14 matches today. But Fuchs looking for that pin. And I'm sure Steve Schneider and Gary Byer, the two Valley coaches, want one, as they think that would get the run started. Hisao doing a nice job of defending the pin attempt. 50 seconds to go. Down to 35 in the first period. Hisao really just needs to defend this pin and he'll get a quick breather in about 25 seconds. Coach Bucko and the rest of this Hills team really doesn't want a pin here. They want to minimize these heavier weights where they're disadvantaged, and some of the weights where they're disadvantaged to decisions or major decisions. Coming down to 5 in the first period, Hisao with a good job to defend against the offensive tactics of Fuchs. But he needs to do that for 4 more minutes. As we come to the second period, Hisao elects offense, so will be able to stay out of a pin scenario here and maybe even get a pin of his own. Fuchs, as Hisao grabs that right leg, trying to get him over. Hisao doing his best to roll him. Fuchs in a little trouble, but Hisao gets control of the back. Hills looking to even up or take the lead in the match score. Anything more than a major decision would give him the lead, but Fuchs able to spin on top of Hisao and get the 5 for a and get the 2 for a reversal. It is 5-0 now. Now Hisao in the defense, trying to prevent a pin. 1:20 left in the second round, and Fuchs will have the picking of the position for the next round. If we even get there, still 1:05 to go in this second period. Hisao nearly in near pin. No points were counted off. He gets back on his stomach. Down to 50 left in the second period here. Down to 30 in the second period. Fuchs getting Hisao in near pin. Hisao rolling. This may be it. Hisao doing everything he can to stay up, rolling, trying to punch his way out. And it is a pin for Jason Fuchs, the first of the match, and it goes to Pascack Valley in the late second period. 9-0 Valley through 2 matches. And now we go from the heavyweights to the lightweights and to 106 pounds, where it is Max Gaft for Hills and Gavin Stempkowski for Pascack Valley. To 106 pounds. Gaft with a good start. Stempkowski in trouble. He spins out, but Gaft will get 3. He should, and there it is. They've awarded 2 to Gaft. They put 1 on the scoreboard. I believe it should have been 3 for a takedown, but we have 1 on the scoreboard. He went out, they'll reset at the center. According to the board, it's a 5-1 Gaft lead. They both have control of each other's leg. Who's going to win out? Stemkowski still with firm control over Gaft's right leg. Gaft does the same to Stemkowski, and now Stemkowski's going to flip him over. He's going to have him in near pin here. Gaft trying to fight his way out. They haven't counted off anything. Gaft, it'll be 3 for Stemkowski as he takes control of the back, and now it is 5-4. And we have a stoppage here. We get back underway with 44 seconds to go in our first period. Gaft would like to break or even reverse. That would put him up either 2 or 3 on Stemkowski, but Stemkowski's looking for consecutive pin number 2 for the Panthers. Trying to shove him over. Gaft spinning out. Stemkowski still has control of a leg. Now takes him back down. Gaft with control of his leg. And now Stemkowski regains it. And we'll come down to the end of an exciting first period where Gaft tries to break. There will be no points. And it will be 5-4 in favor of the Hills freshman Max Gaft in this 106-pound bout, our third match of the night. Gaft stays in control. He started offensive. Doesn't really have the ability to get Stemkowski over for a pin here, it looks like. Gaft actually lost control of a leg for a moment, and Stemkowski reverses for the lead. 6-5. Coming down to a minute in the second period and halfway through this match. Gaft had a little bit of a spread there to stand up, but could not break the control of Gavin Stemkowski of Pascack Valley as we come down to 50 left in the period. Now Gaft is up, and he may look to reverse. He may have a chance here, but Stemkowski gets him up. Gaft trying to grab anywhere. Stemkowski has him in a very uncomfortable position. Gaft, if he's able to spin, will get 2. Stemkowski's neck was in a very tough position, and so we will get a reset. Stemkowski will be offensive, and we will get back underway. Gaft trying to break. Stemkowski nearly broke both of his legs on that takedown. Gaft's back not looking very good. But Stemkowski remains in control. Final 10 seconds of the second period. Gaft could have gotten over. Stemkowski had him in near pin for a moment. Gaft trying to stay up. 1 second left, and he does. So at the end of 2 periods, Gavin Stemkowski now has the lead 6-5 on Max Gaft. It will be Gaft's decision, and they will go neutral. So a takedown for Max Gaft at 106 could take this lead and give Hills potentially their first win of this dual meet. And grappling, Stemkowski goes for a takedown. Gaft spins out of it, but it will be 3 for Stemkowski. And a further lead now up to 4. Stemkowski has controlled this match ever since that second period started. Now he has Gaft in near pin, looking for the second straight for Valley. They're counting it off. Gaft needs to pop that shoulder up. Stemkowski using all of his strength, but Gaft countering. It's going to be 3 once they put that hand up. Stemkowski's not done yet. And now it looks like they'll put the 3 up for Gavin Stemkowski. So it is 12-5, once again a 7-point lead, which would give Valley 3, and it would be 12-0 on the team score. Down to the final 30. Gaft trying to break, trying to reverse. Gaff, can he do it? Now may want to look for a break. They're going to give him the one for it. Now he may get the takedown here. Stemkowski on top of him. It's 12-6, and they go out. They will be neutral. Gaft has 18 and a half seconds. A takedown will only cut the lead down to 3. And there's 10 to go. Gaff trying to prevent. A takedown would be a major decision. Stemkowski has it. And he gets the takedown at the buzzer. 15-6 for Gavin Stemkowski and 3 Valley victories to start things off. A major decision at 106. It is 13-0, and we go to 113 pounds, where one of the Bergen County tournament placers for Pascack Hills is competing, and it is Hassan Shawkat. And for Pascack Valley, it, I believe, is Caleb Pecor. Shawkat looks for the takedown if he can spin. He's now going to look for a pin to get a potential Hills run started. Won't have it here, won't have any points because he didn't spin over. And we've got a foul on Valley here. Shawkat with 3 for the takedown and the lead. First minute complete in this 113-pound bout. Shawkat dragging him back into the circle to the delight of the Hills crowd. Now Shawkat looking for a pin. Pecor in trouble. Shawkat using all of the pressure he can, but Pecor's able to fight it off. Now Shawkat again has Pecor in near pin. He's going to drag him all the way over. We'll await the ref signal. But Pecor spins out and may have 2 if he can get over. Shawkat does stay in control, and we end the first period, a good one for Hassan Shawkat. They will be neutral. Shawkat got 4 near pin points at the end of the first period. So it is 7-0, and now Shawkat has another 3, so it is 10-0. Shawkat remaining in control a minute into period 2. Up 10-0 on the scoreboard. Pecor trying to power up. Shawkat brings him right back down with control of his right leg. Now trying to shove him over. Pecor in trouble. Shawkat looking for the first Hills win. Can he get it? He does! Near the end of the second period, Hassan Shawkat at 113 scores the first win for Pascack Hills tonight. And so it is 13-6 on the match scoreboard. Hills gets on it. And now we go to 120, where it is not Aiden Radoncic. I apologize again. It is Trevor Sanders for the Broncos. And I'm not sure for Valley. They listed it as an open weight. Based on our announcer, Paul Henry, and looking at the roster, I'm going to guess it's Eden Hall. I apologize if that's incorrect. I'm not as familiar with the Valley wrestlers as I am with the Hills ones, but it is 3 for Trevor Sanders to give the Broncos the lead. And now they work out of bounds. Sanders, a senior, one of the 6 on the Hills roster. And he remains in control. Now Hall back up. Sanders puts him down to the ground. And now we'll look for the second straight pin. Sanders has him in near pin. They're going to count off. 2, 3. It'll be 4 for Trevor Sanders if he doesn't get the pin. Hall in trouble though. Sanders looking for it. He's waiting for that call, and he's got it. 2 straight pins for Hills. 1 in the first round from Trevor Sanders. One-point match. It is 126 pounds now, where it is Aiden Radoncic and Dylan Beigel. This will be a tough match for Radoncic. Beigel could be argued as the best wrestler on the Valley team. Let's see what happens at 126. Radoncic in a little trouble here. He did go to the ground, and now Beigel has 3. And Beigel has Radoncic in a quick near pin. This would turn the momentum all the way around. It'll be 4 for Beigel if he lets him out of this, but he's not looking for that. Radoncic trying to get back on his stomach. He will. They go out. It will be 4 for Dylan Beigel, and he'll go up 7. And Radoncic will look to break out, but Beigel is looking for that pin to bring the momentum back to Valley after 3 early wins. Aiden Radoncic unable to break out of this Dylan Beigel hold. 30 seconds left in the first period. Now spinning. Radoncic on his side. Beigel with his foot in his face trying to get him over. Radoncic, if he's able to slip out, could get on top of Beigel theoretically. 15 seconds. Beigel clinging on to that leg and retains control. 5 seconds left in the first period. And it is going to be a 7-0 Dylan Beigel lead as we go to period 2. Radoncic trying to get him over, but Beigel firm in his grasp on Aiden Radoncic, the sophomore. Beigel, a junior, a wonderful part of this Valley team. And with 1:15 to go in the second period, it's been all Dylan Beigel. Down to a minute left in period 2. Nothing much to speak of. They're nearly exactly how they started, and it looks like we'll have a stalemate here to reset us. Radoncic nearly got up. Now Beigel trying to push him over. Radoncic in trouble here. He's got one shoulder down. Beigel. He's going to have 4 if he doesn't get the pin. Trying to spin back down on his stomach, but Beigel's holding him there. He's trying to fight his legs off. Radoncic is able to spin down. Still in a little trouble. But Beigel relents and gets 4. He's 1 away from a technical fall, which would end the match at that moment. It's 15-0. Down to 5. He's looking for a pin. He'll have the tech here if he doesn't get the pin. Radoncic with one shoulder up, relenting, but this is going to be it. A technical fall for Dylan Beigel. 15-0. And the momentum goes back to Valley. Up now 18-12. A pin for Hills could tie it up. And now it will be 132 pounds, where it will be Vaden Singh for Hills and Adan Sedeno for Pascack Valley as we're underway. Singh with a good start. And they go out of bounds with no points awarded through the first 12 seconds. Singh hyping himself up, trying to hype the crowd up with him. Singh nearly stood up. Now it'll be 3 for Sedeno. And they go right to the scorer's table. Again, neutral start as Singh was able to break out. They're going to go out of bounds every single time. We've only got 40 seconds of wrestling in. And they go out once again. No points have been awarded. It's 3-1. And it'll be another 3 here for Sedeno as he gets his second takedown of this 132 bout. Now Singh in near pin. Would be the second for Valley today. Singh was able to fight out of it, and it will be 4 for Sedeno. 10-1. Singh able to break out. Stemkowski got the takedown, had him in near pin, and has the pin. In the late first round. And now 138. Into the back half of this match, where the lead is 24-12. And another county medalist, Matt Velez, comes in for Pascack Hills at 138. He'll go up against Braden Morgan for the Panthers. And we're back underway. No points have been awarded, although Velez and Morgan have been on the ground. 30 seconds in. Velez trying to spin over. They go out. Still no points have been awarded. Under a minute left in the first period, and no points have been awarded, although Morgan has a great chance to get one here if he spins over. Velez trying to get up, trying to break the grip that Morgan has. He does have control of a leg. 40 seconds left in period 1, and it looks like we'll have a stoppage and a stalemate. .30 seconds to go in the first period. Once again, no score. Now we've got a penalty. Velez brings him down. 3 for the Hills wrestler. Right at the end of the first period, Matt Velez taking the lead with the takedown. And Velez will start offensive for the second period. Velez with control of that right leg. Look for the takedown here. It wouldn't be 3. Now hooks that leg. Keeps Morgan under control. Now has control of the back. Morgan springing up, and now they go out, and Morgan got thrown towards the Hills bench. We thank all of you for joining us tonight. Last year we had about 500 viewers on the live stream and 1.7 thousand on the replay up until just a few hours ago. That was when I took count from the broadcast from 2 years ago when we were able to bring you this match, and we thank you all for joining us, whether you're from Hills Valley or anywhere else. It's Morgan and Velez on each other's backs here. Velez trying to spin him over, but Morgan has Velez in a precarious position. Velez able to get out of that. But Morgan gets right back on top of him. Velez pops the shoulder. No points have been awarded for near pin. And now Velez back in control, does get the 3. Morgan was able to break out earlier, so it is now 6-1. Ten seconds. A huge takedown from Velez to keep Morgan in his control. Coming down to the end of the second period, 6-1 for the Hills 138-pound wrestler Matt Velez. Velez in some trouble. He looked like he was going to break out for a moment, but Morgan regained control. They went out about 9 seconds into the third and final period. Morgan doing everything he can to get that pin. It would be the second straight after Sedeno's pin of Vaden Singh. No clasping penalty, although the ref was signaling it for a second. He took that away. 30 seconds into the third period. Velez getting up and getting out. So it is 7-1 in favor of Matt Velez, the junior. On the ground now, Velez. Was on his back for a second, trying to flip Morgan over. Morgan looks to be in control here with 40 seconds to go. If he's able to pin Velez, it would stop as they go to a stalemate. But it is 7-1 Velez, so unless Morgan's able to pin here as we get a little injury timeout. So Velez up 7-1 at 138. Match score 24-12. Best Hills can cut down the lead to in a single match would be 6 with a pin. Velez is on his way to a regular decision, which would make it 24-15. As we go to 144 next, where it will be Aidan Rosenberg against Lucas Van Veen. We'll get back to it. 40.9 to go in the match. A restart neutral. Velez gets Morgan's left leg, now trying to pop him up and over with 15 to go. And they come down to about 5. Velez will have a 7-1 victory at 138 over Braden Morgan. First Hills win in 2 matches. A 7-1 decision. I suspect a scoreboard chant coming soon. We get to 144 pounds. It is going to be Aidan Rosenberg for Hills. No, it's going to be Gabriel Cecere. And he'll go up against Lucas Van Veen. No points awarded yet. Van Veen has control over the leg now, can spin over. Cecere now on his side. It'll be 3 for Van Veen. As we go through 40 seconds, excuse me. Cecere almost broke out. But it is still Van Veen in control. Now it'll be Cecere. Looked like for a moment he was in near pin. They didn't count him off. And down to 35 to go in period 1. They come down to 15. It will be a 3-0 Van Veen lead if we come to the end of the first period. Down to 5. And we end the first period with a 3-0 Lucas Van Veen lead for Pascack Valley. And it will be another 3 after they started in neutral. Van Veen with the second takedown, 6-0. 6-1, excuse me. Cecere was able to break, and he breaks out once again. So it is 6-2. Cecere with control over Van Veen's right leg. Van Veen with control over Cecere's body. And it's 3 again for Lucas Van Veen. So he is up 9-2. Cecere could be in near pin here. They may count him off. Watch for the ref to get on his knees. And now they're going to count. Cecere on his back. His shoulders are up. They're going to count near pin. It'll be 4 for Van Veen. That'll put him in major decision territory. And we'll wait for that signal to be put up. And now, Cecere in some trouble. Van Veen pressuring. Van Veen pressuring once again. But Cecere doing a good job of fighting out of it. 20 seconds left in the second period. Van Veen will be awarded the 4 points for that near pin. And now we'll get another near pin chance here. We'll spin over, it'll be another 4. And it is 17-2. That'll be a technical fall for Lucas Van Veen of Pascack Valley. That score 29-15. And now we go to 150, where it's Arkady Kokush for Pascack Hills and Luke Stempkowski We're underway at 150. We have 4 more matches to go after this. It was a quick 3 for Stempkowski to start, but Kokush was able to break out of it just as quickly. Stempkowski shooting, and he'll have another 3 here, and he'll have Kokush in near pin right near the scorer's table. And they're going to go out of bounds here, and it will be another 3 for Stempkowski, so a 9-1 lead early. Kokush in trouble. Stempkowski with another pin. In the mid-first round, not even a minute into the match. And now to 57. And team score 35-15. Dylan Cahill will wrestle at 157. And it will be George Hamilton for Pascack Valley. Well, let me tell you something. The life has been taken out of here as Hamilton gets the 3 on Cahill. In control, 30 seconds in, George Hamilton. Near pin for George Hamilton, and another. Second straight at the middleweight, second straight first period pin. This one at 157 for George Hamilton. 41-15. And now 165. It is Sean Herman for the Broncos and Jack Warmer for Pascack Valley. Well, and with that last result for Valley, you can turn out the lights because the party's over, folks. 41-15 Valley for the 10th straight year will have control over this rivalry in wrestling against Pascack Hills. 9th straight Panther win. Herman will look for some individual glory. No points have been awarded yet. And Herman does secure the 3 for a takedown. .50 to go in the first period at 165. Herman's in near pin, though. Has Wormer in some trouble. Now lets him back up. We'll see what they give him. Nothing yet. Wormer's arm was in trouble for a moment. Some chants and jeers from the Valley bench. 2 points for Herman to make it 5-0. Come down to the end of the first period. Herman with a 5-0 lead. And so Wormer will go defensive to start the second period here, down 5 to Sean Herman. Herman still in control on Wormer. Had him in near pin, but not enough for them to count it off. Now may have him again in near pin here. Herman got control. Got his leg hooked in there. Wormer broke it. Near pin. We're about 2 seconds. Herman retains control. Down to a minute in the second period. Wormer trying to fight the onslaught of Herman offensives. And Herman will again get 2 for that near pin period. And it is 7-0. Wormer once again was in near pin, but only for a second. Herman cools it. Now going to go on what could be the final offensive. It should be 3 for Herman. It'll be 4. Even better. 11-0 at 165, 20 to go in the second period. Herman's got to watch that clasp behind the head. The official warned him about it. Down to the last seconds of the second period. And Herman had him in near pin. Will get 2 points from that, so he needs 2 more for a technical fall here in the final 2 minutes. $13-0. Herman going defensive. Instead, he'll look to reverse and end it, or just break out and get one. He's looking for that reversal, tried to spin off rip, but couldn't get on top. Wormer doing a good job of controlling Herman here. Now Herman flips him. Wormer gets right back on top, though. Herman does get the two, and that'll be a technical fall for Sean Herman. 15-0. And the crowd goes mild. But now they understand what it is. So Hills will add 5 to its match score. It won't matter in the grand scheme of things. Valley has clinched it with their 41-20 lead, and now we get to 175 pounds where it's Aiden Salem for Hills and Alex Bainbridge for Valley. Our penultimate matchup underway. Bainbridge has control. Both of these wrestlers are juniors. Bainbridge has them picked up. Oh, look at this. He's got the takedown and he's got him in near pin. Got him in near pin for a second, counting off, and an early pin for Alex Bainbridge. Less than 50 seconds into the first period, and now we come to our final match of the night at 190 pounds as the Hills section empties once again. It is 47-20 on the match scoreboard. This is 190 pounds where John Park had a good start against Delvin Oxman from Pascack Valley in our final bout of the night. No points have been awarded through the first minute of this match. John Park filling in for Dylan Funk, who would have wrestled at 215 tonight had he not been dealing with a concussion. Now the shoot from Oxman, and he gets 3. "30 seconds to go." And coming down to 10 in the first period, where it is 6-0 for Delvin Oxman. And he's got him in near pin once again. He'll get 4 from that and have a 10-0 lead heading into the second period. Well, you can't see the stands, but I can. The left side where Hills was completely or near completely empty. The Valley side filled to the brim as they're ready to celebrate their 9th straight win over Pascack Hills in wrestling. It's 10-0 with 1:40 to go. Park tried to break out, but Oxman retained control and gets 3. So we may end on a technical fall here. All Oxman needs is 2 more points and we'll all go home. Park spun out of the near pin attempt from Oxman. And under a minute left in the second period. They did not match up in 2021 due to the pandemic, but every year since 2016 and including that year, it's been Pascack Valley over Pascack Hills in wrestling. And it will be the same thing tonight. 9th straight Valley win, 2 points, technical fall. It's all over. The lights come on, a 16-1 technical fall for Delvin Oxman to end it for a final score of 52-20. We thank you for joining us here on PH Athletics. It's another Pascack Valley win over Pascack Hills, their 9th straight and 10 straight years of Valley domination in this rivalry. Be sure to join us tomorrow as we bring you girls basketball against Fort Lee at 12 o'clock. That'll be live here on PH Athletics. We thank you for joining us tonight. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching this presentation of PH Athletics. For more information, head to hills.pascack.org/athletics.